Today we're going to begin our training with our stance and breathing meditation. So I want you to start with your feet shoulder width apart. Left foot is pointed toward 1, heel is on 3. Right foot is pointed toward 2, heel is on 4. You want to bend your knees slightly and push your knees slightly out like there's a beach ball or a basketball sitting in between it. Stand up straight, butt tucked in. Shoulders are relaxed, arms are at your sides, palms are facing forward. And I want you to focus on our breathing. So we're going to focus on our lower, our middle, and our upper dantian. In Chinese, it's elixir field. So let's start with our breathing through our nose. The tongue is touching the roof of the mouth is closed. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. So we'll begin with our first breath, inhaling, exhaling, imagining that ball of energy expanding and contracting in our lower elixir field. Imagine that ball of golden energy expanding and contracting as we inhale, exhale all through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now you imagine that golden energy moving slowly up to your middle elixir field, and imagine a glowing ball there, 2 glowing balls as you inhale and exhale. And hands at your sides. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time, all through your nose. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now you want to imagine that golden energy trailing up and into your upper dantian, your upper elixir field. Imagine 3 glowing balls glowing simultaneously as you inhale and exhale. And begin. Inhale, exhale. Sinking as you inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now keeping that stance nice and sunk, we're going to gather our energy. So hands at our sides, bring them to the middle and inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, you want to scan your body with your palms facing toward your body, focusing on any points that might be bothering you. Inhale, exhale, just kind of wash them away. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Good. Now you want to stay sunk and you want to use this calm energy to go into our stretching routine. So let's begin. Hands up, elbows down, and we're going to start with rotating the wrists. Remember to relax your shoulders, knees are bent, butt's tucked in, proper structure. Breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling, lower diaphragmatic breathing, and have your tongue slightly curled, touching the roof of your mouth, creating that electrical connection. And switch, rotate the wrists. Starting with our wrist joints, relaxing the wrists. Relaxing, sinking, circulating energy. Have your lower body engaged, upper body is nice and relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. And rotate the elbows, working on our elbow joints. Opening up all our joints first, and then we go into the muscle stretching. And don't forget, the warm-up breathing and the warm-up stretching are part of the workout. You are already begun in your Golden Fist training method workout. It's a key factor. And switch, rotate the other direction. Working on those elbow joints, opening up the joints, loosening up the tendons, and relaxing and sinking your breathing. Priming your body for your workout. Good, and stop and rotate the shoulders. Got to work on opening up the joints of your shoulders, especially because once we start doing the punches, that's where you start to hold that tension up in your shoulders. I want you to try throughout your workouts to try and keep your shoulders as relaxed as possible, because we're going to keep our hands up all the time. Always keeping your defense up when you're striking. And switch, other direction. Good. Remember, all our strikes are going to be coming from the core, from the power from our stance, and from the core power, the energetic power in our core and the muscular power of our core. So you're going to have your hands up all the time for defense, so you can deliver those punches quickly and efficiently. Good, and open and close, alternating with your left arm on top and your right arm on top. Remember, just kind of stay bouncy and relaxed. Your leg muscles, your thighs are engaged so that your body, your upper body from your waist up can be relaxed. Using the weight of your arms, swinging back and forth. Opening up the joints, relaxing the tendons, and up and down. Good. And we have a few exercises to make sure that our joints in our shoulders are nice and relaxed. Our shoulder blades, relax those tendons, relax those joints, and we'll stretch the muscles too. Good, and reach up. Stretch, 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 stretch. Good, and push out to the sides, fingertips pointed up. Remember, sinking in your stance, toes pointed forward, heels are back. Relax your breathing. Good, and if you look at the side view, you're gonna roll your hands and point them down toward the ground. Chin is to your chest, and we're gonna start neck rotations. First, rotating to the left, back, and to the right, and down. Remember, a nice medium pace when you're doing your neck rotations. Not too fast and not too slow, so as not to pull anything or to stiffen up. Usually doing about 8 to 10 rotations, somewhere around there. It's a good amount. Relaxing, sinking, circulating energy. Good, and then when you're down, chin is to your chest, take a moment to stop, focus your vision, and reverse, and go the other direction. This time we're starting going to the right, back, to the left, and down. Hands are still out at your sides, pointed out at a 45-degree angle, holding this position so that your body is structured to allow your neck to rotate without getting out of whack. Good neck rotation. Good, and then slow down, chin to your chest, and relax, and then face your gaze up again, palms are facing down, back, and sink your stance. Good. And now we're going to do spine twist. So keeping your head steady, just follow what I'm doing. So your elbows are going out side to side, but as you can see, my waist is actually twisting in the opposite direction that my upper torso and my elbows are twisting. Just going back and forth, keeping my head steady and really just loosening my spine, loosening the vertebrae in my spine. Keeping my stance steady, toes pointed forward. You want to keep your stance structurally sound. Good, and now open up and swing your arms. Again, using the weight of your arms to swing. So you don't want to hold any tension in your shoulders or your chest. Just let your arms swing side to side, keeping your head straight and your gaze forward. You want to keep your legs also solid in place. Don't move your feet. Toes are still pointed forward. Again, this is all opening up your spine, relaxing the vertebrae in your spine, relaxing the tendons. Good, and now put your hands on your hips. Again, look down real quick, that's what I'm doing. Making sure my stance is proper, that my feet haven't moved. Toes are both pointed forward, heels are both pointed back. Hands on your hips, thumbs at your hip bones, your fingertips, if you look at the side view, be touching your kidney area. And we're gonna rotate, starting counterclockwise. If you're looking down at your inner circle, you're going to be rotating counterclockwise toward the 1. Good. Again, just relax your breathing. Inhaling, exhaling through your nose. Lower diaphragmatic breathing. tongue is slightly curled, touching the roof of your mouth, creating that energetic connection. So that chi, energy, can flow freely, orbiting inside your body. Good. Keep that stance steady and relax. Again, 8 to 10 rotations, somewhere around there, whatever feels good. And then you're going to stop at the back for a moment and rotate clockwise. If you look down at your circle, your inner circle, you're rotating clockwise toward the 2. Now remember, this is all part of your workout. You have already begun your workout today. Always feels great to do a warm-up stretch and a warm-down stretch and get it the habit that you know this is part of your workout. It's an integral part of your workout, just as much as the high-energy stuff is. Good, and bringing your feet together in the center in your Golden Fist logo. Feet together, knees together, hands around your knees. If you can see the way I have it, my hands are wrapped around the tops of my kneecaps and my fingertips are going to be touching the back of my knees. You're going to sink and rotate counterclockwise. So again, toward the 1. In this case, keeping your knees together and your feet together, toes pointed forward. And each time you sink and rotate, you're sinking and rotating. Relaxing your breath. Just getting the blood flowing and the energy flowing. Good, and come up for a moment, take your pause, then sink again, and rotate clockwise toward the 2 on your circle. Relaxing, sinking each time you rotate. Knees together, feet together. Stay structurally sound so we don't pull anything. Maximum efficiency with all these stretches. We'll do the same thing when we're doing our high intensity workout with our punches and our kicks. Good, and stop to the center and rise back up and step out. Last thing we're going to do is loosen up our hip, knee, and ankle. So left foot is going to be at a 45-degree angle. Put your right heel on number 2 right here. See that? And we're just going to shake it loose. So you see I'm just relaxing my hip bone, my knee, and my ankle. Just shake. Shaking is a great way to just loosen your body. It feels good. Let your whole body relax. Sinking your weight on this left leg in this case so that your right leg can just be loose. Good. Shake that loose. And again, with the left leg, heel is on number 1 and shake it loose. Sinking your weight on this right leg and just shake it loose. Very good. All right, now shake the whole body. I know it might look silly, but it feels very good to shake your whole body loose. All your tendons, all your joints are now nice and relaxed. Got an open pathway of breathing. And now we can get into our muscle stretches. Let's do it. All right, so we begin again by standing with our feet shoulder width apart in our Wu Chi posture, our empty stance. Toes are pointed straight forward. Remember to adjust your feet so that they're shoulder width apart. So the width of your shoulders should be about the width of your feet and your knees are bent. This is your Wu Chi posture, your beginning, opening stance for everything, right? So we're going to begin with some arm stretches. First, stretching our arms, our triceps, and our shoulders, right? A way to reach up high. Point those fingertips up toward the sky. Just hold that. Now try to relax your shoulders. Just sink your shoulders, stretching your fingertips up. Good. Now, you're going to take your left arm and you're going to stick your elbow up. Your left elbow is going to go up behind your head and you're going to grab your left elbow with your right hand. And then you're going to pull your elbow very slightly and push back with your head. If you look at my side view, you can see I'm pushing back very slightly with my head so that you have a nice stretch right here on your tricep. And hold. Again, usually holding the stretches for about 20 seconds is kind of ideal. 30 seconds if you have a little bit more time. Just stretching. Nice quick stretch on your arms. Make sure you keep your stance sunk, toes are pointed forward, knees are rounded. And again, pushing your knees out slightly, like there's a beach ball or basketball in between them. And sinking very slightly, and your butt tucked in. Nice structure. Good, and then you're gonna open up, and again, just point your fingers toward the sky. Give yourself a moment to relax, and then you're gonna lower down your right arm, elbow up in the air, grabbing your right elbow, with your left hand, and you're gonna pull down a little bit with your left hand, and push back a little bit with your right hand, and sink into your stance. Holding the stance. Structure is extremely important. I'm always going to be repeating that throughout all of these exercises. And eventually you're going to have such a perfect structure when you're even just walking around or sitting down. Relax, sink, circulate energy. Lower diaphragmatic breathing. Good, and then relax. Point your hands up toward the sky and lower your hands. Very good. So a quick stretch. And again, if you want to do the extended stretching, go to the YouTube video where I have an extended stretching session that you can just do anytime, or you can also do in preparation for your full high energy workout. Okay, now we're going to do our leg stretches. So turning the left foot at a 45-degree angle, right foot is toe is pointed up, heel is down, and it's pointed toward the fist. Hands are going to go up, and follow along with me. You're just going to swing down and swing back up. Then you're going to turn the other way, kind of sliding on your training circle. This time the left heel is pointed toward the fist, and you're going to swing down and come back up. So those are the mechanics of the stretch. Let's do this. Turning to the right side first, toe pointed up, heel down, and 1. Turn. 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. Sinking on that back leg. 8. Sinking. 9. And 10. Good job. Now you're going to turn to the other side. The left foot is at a 45-degree angle. The right toe is pointed up. You're going to swing down and hold. Now again, go down as far as you feel good. If you feel good right here, hold it there. As long as you're feeling a stretch on your extended leg. Hold down, and again, eventually you get really deep. And hold. Stretching out. This is a great stretch. Remember to still have that lower diaphragmatic breathing, relaxing, sinking, circulating chi. Sinking on this back leg, holding weight. Good, and slowly come up and shift to the other side. Swing down and hold. Holding the stretch. Again, if you can only go to here, hold it right here. Just make sure you're feeling the stretch all the way up and down the inside of your leg. Holding the stretch, sinking this right leg to hold your weight up so you can extend the left leg out for the stretch. Good, and slowly come up, facing forward, back into our Wu Chi posture. So you already got a nice sweat going, just from the stretching. Warm up. Now step out to the 2 fists, and again, depending on how your height, you want to maybe extend them out to the circle, you can bring them in. Wherever feels comfortable so that you can sink basically into Kung Fu is called a horse stance, right? And We're gonna rock back and forth, opening up the hips. Open up the hips. And just relax. Remember to relax your breathing, sinking in the middle, rocking back and forth, opening up the hips. Toes pointed forward. Keeping our structure nice and sound. Very good. Now, the right foot is going to be on the fist. The left foot is going to extend out. And we're going to hold this stretch, opening up as a preamble to our runner stretch, where I'm going to turn to the right. So, my left hand is wrapped around my left leg, and I'm pushing down just slightly so that you can feel the stretch. And my right leg, it's obviously bent as you can see, and just hold that stretch. Pushing back with your right hand a little bit, pushing down with your left, just ever so slightly. Relax, sink, circulate chi, circulate that energy. Lower diaphragmatic breathing. Good, now turn to your right. And again, depending on how comfortable you feel, if you want to stretch right here, totally fine. Go down as low as you can, where you feel comfortable, and just hold that stretch. Hold that stretch. So the weight of your upper body should be kind of sinking down, opening up the stretching underneath your legs. Again, typically we're going to hold these stretches for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, depending on how much time you have. Relax your breathing, sinking. Good, then come back up slowly. Pull your left foot in, feet back on the fists, and we're going to do it to the other side. So left foot is now on the fist, extending your right foot out and holding the stretch. Same thing that we just did on the other side. Holding the stretch, relaxing. Once you get done with this stretching, you'll be ready to go. Body should be all primed. And again, if you always want to do like a 5-10 minute just warm up, walking around the block, if you have a treadmill accessible, something to just get the blood flowing, always a great thing to do before you start any kind of workout. Very good. Now turn to your left and hold the stretch. Again, go down as far as you feel comfortable. You don't have to go too deep. And hold that stretch. Good job. Remember to focus on your lower diaphragmatic breathing still, relaxing and sinking. Sinking your breath, keeping your heart rate nice and steady. Good, and come back in slowly, feet back on the fists, and rock back and forth, opening up the hips again. Remember just to stay relaxed. Throughout your whole workout, just stay relaxed, relaxing your shoulders. There's no reason to get tense. Remember, one of the key ideas behind Golden Fist training method is to teach you how to not get exhausted. For me, that's the most important thing. So that your workout doesn't exhaust you, it actually energizes you. It makes you feel better. It makes you want to do it again and again and again. It doesn't seem like a chore. It actually seems like an adventure. Something new every day. Good, rocking back and forth. Relax your body, relax your shoulders. All right, come back to the middle. Feet together, knees together. Relax, relax your shoulders. Take a moment for a breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Good, again, inhale, exhale. Lower diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale, exhale. Good job. One more breath, inhale, and exhale through your mouth. All right, so I think we're ready to get started with our fight drills. And here we go. All right, so we did moving forward to 5 and 6. Now we are going to do stepping back to 8 and 7, okay? So we have our left foot forward, so we're gonna start the shuffle back to the 8 and center. Again, we're always taking our stance with us, right? I'm looking down at these numbers, right? We're always taking our stance with us, okay? So, switching feet, we already did. Now we're gonna do step back and step forward and switch feet, right? So, going back to the 8. So we're gonna do it with this, be slow. Step back to the 8, pulling the left foot into the middle. And then you're gonna step back to 1 and 4. Stepping back to the 8 middle, up to 1 and 4, okay? So let's do that together, slow. And 8, middle, check your stance. 1, 4, good. 8, middle, 1, 4. Check your stance. Make sure you have a nice solid stance, hands are up. 8, middle, 1, 4. Good job. All right, let's do that. And ready. 8, middle, 1, 4. Check your stance. Readjust if you have to. 8, middle, 1, 4. Check your stance. 8, middle, 1, 4. Good. Remember, you have to think a little bit on this, but eventually it's going to come second nature, okay? 8, middle. Good. Check your stance. 1, 4. Shoulder width apart, okay? That's what this diagram is for, it's to keep you in check. And again, 8, middle. Slide that foot. 1, 4. Good job. 8, middle. Stay grounded. 1, 4. Good job. Hands up. Check your stance. 8, middle. 1, 4. Good job. Check your stance. 8, middle. 1, 4. Relax the shoulders. Hands up. 8, middle. Check your stance. 1, 4. Good. Check your stance. I always check my stance. All right. Sometimes in my head I can feel it. Sometimes I'll look down. That's what this training circle is for. Okay. And again, hands up. 8, middle. Check your stance. 1, 4. One more time. 8, middle. 1, 4. And the last one. 8, middle. 1, 4. Good job. Shake it loose, shake it loose. We're going to do it on the other side, this time heading toward the 7. All right? Shake it loose. Relax those shoulders. So, right foot on 2, left foot on 3. Remember that right foot's turned in. This time we're going to, if you want to look down, you're going to step back. So it's a low step, right? We're not going to pick up and step, right? Just a slide, almost a slide back. We're going to pull that right foot to the center, okay? We're going to step back 2, 3, right? Step back to the 7, right foot's in the middle. Step back to the 2, 3, okay? Hands up, ready. And 7, middle, check your stance. 2, 3, check your stance, there you go. And 7, middle, 2, 3. Again, 7, middle, hands up, relax the shoulders. 2, 3. 7, middle, check your stance. 2, 3. 7, middle, don't be afraid to step back. 2, 3. Remember, our intention's always forward, right? We're not looking back. We're just feeling the ground behind us, right? Good. And 7, middle, check your stance. 2, 3. Balance your weight. 7, middle. 2, 3. Facing forward. 7, middle. Check your stance. 2, 3. 7, middle. Right foot's in the middle. Right foot on 2. Left foot on 3. Again. 7, middle. 2, 3. 7, middle. 2, 3. Don't forget about your lower diaphragmatic breathing. Relax, right? Relax, sink, circulate energy. And again, 7, middle, 2, 3. 7, middle, stay grounded. 2, 3. Let's do that one more time. 7, middle, 2, 3. And good job. Shake it loose. Shake it loose. Learning how to move within our sphere, okay? It does get more complex from here, right? More movements. But again, the more that you do this and start those building blocks, it actually feels easier as you go along. It doesn't get harder, it gets easier. The training is always going to be hard because if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be doing anything for you. But as far as you learning how to do this, your central nervous system, right? Your subconscious is slowly picking up on this, right? Making your body feel the correct way to move. So when we start adding on movements in here, you're going to start being able to do it. Oh, that's easy. Oh, I know what to do. I don't have to think about it. I'm just going to do it. All right? So left foot on 1, right foot on 4. Stepping back to the 8 and coming back into the middle. And 8, middle. Right? Check your stance. And 1, 4. 8, middle. Hands up. 1, 4. Good. Check your stance. 8, middle. 1, 4. 8, middle. 1, 4. 8, middle. Hold your hands up. 1, 4. Elbows down. 8, middle. Check your stance. 1, 4. Good job. 8, middle. 1, 4. Good job. Check your stance. 8, middle. 1, 4. Good job. 8, middle. Hands up. 1, 4. Good. Remember, you're going to slide that foot right back in, holding your stance. And again, 8, middle. 1, 4. Good job. Look down, check your stance if you have to. 8, middle. 1, 4. Check your stance. 8, middle. 1, 4. Good job. One more time. 8, middle. Check your stance. 1, 4. Good job. Shake loose. Relax your shoulders. All right. And right foot on 2, left foot on 3. Ready. Hands up. And we're going back to the 7 now. And 7, middle. Good job. Check your stance. Good. And 2, 3. Right foot on 2, left foot on 3. Back foot's pointed forward. Right foot is turned in. And 7, middle. 2, 3. Good. 7, middle. 2, 3. 7, middle. 2, 3. Good job. 7, middle. 2, 3. 7, middle. Check your stance. 2, 3. Good job. 7, middle. Check your stance. 2, 3. Good. You can always check down. Check your stance. Don't worry about doing that, okay? You need to. That's what this is for. That's what I numbered it for here. And 7, middle. 2, 3. Check your stance. 7, middle. 2, 3. Relax your shoulders. 7, middle. 2, 3. Check your stance. 7, middle. 2, 3. Good job. Check that stance. 7, middle. 2, 3. And one more. 7, middle. 2, 3. Good. Check that stance. And relax. Shake it loose. Shake it loose. Very good. Very good. All right. We're going to do that one more time. And don't worry, we're going to add a parry and a strike. Okay? All right. So, one more time, moving backwards. Okay? Hands up. We'll do a little faster this time. Okay? Back to the 8 in the center. And then we're going to come back up to the 1 and the 4. All right. Ready? And 8, middle. 1, 4. 8, middle. 1, 4. Check your stance. 8, middle. 1, 4. Keep looking forward. Eyes forward. 8, middle. 1, 4. Check your stance. 8, middle. 1, 4. Good. 8, middle. Check your stance. 1, 4. Good. 8, middle. 1, 4. Check your stance. 8, middle. 1, 4. 8, middle. Check that stance. Eyes forward. Hands up. 1, 4. One more time. 8, middle. 1, 4. Good. Check that stance. And switch feet. Back to the 7. Hands up. 7, middle. Check that stance. 2, 3. 7, middle, 2, 3. Check that stance. 7, middle, 2, 3. Check that stance. Hands up. 7, middle, check your stance. 2, 3. 7, middle, hands up, relax the shoulders. 2, 3. Good job. 7, middle, relax the shoulders. 2, 3. Check that stance. Okay? 7, middle, 2, 3. Good job. 7, middle, 2, 3. 7, middle, 2, 3. Last one. 7, middle, 2, 3. Good job. Shake it loose, shake it loose. Shake it loose like a goose. Again, this is a light workout because I really want you to focus really on the stance training. For this lesson, you want to use your mind, right? Focus on learning how to have proper structure, right? The S in SECT is structure. Structure is so key, so important to be able to deliver proper structure in your fighting, in your stances, and this is going to help you with everything, with even simply walking around, right? Structure is everything. The best fighters in history always had, if you look at them, they are their own unique way of doing it, but they all had perfect structure. All right, so let's take a moment. You have to get a little bit of a drink. I'm going to give you about 20 to 30 seconds, and we'll go back, and we're going to do this with some parries and some strikes. Let's do this. Now, we're going to add a punch, okay? Promise you I'd add a punch to this so we can see that application. So, we're gonna do this when we step forward, right? So we step forward to that 5 and we parry, right? So we parry that punch out of the way. Again, remember that punch is coming this way. That guy's face is right here, okay? So in one of our previous sessions, we did an overhead punch. So in this case, we're going to parry and boom, knockout. Okay? Feels really good, this one. Okay? So you're gonna step, parry, right? And this hand is up, and boom, just knock out, right? You don't have to pull it up and around. That hand is here, it's parrying, boom, just coming right over and down. And back. Okay? So you're gonna parry, land that overhead punch. And back. Parry, boom, land that overhead punch. Okay? On my count, ready. And 1, good, and reset. Good. Don't do it too fast. I want to make sure that you're using your core. You're using your grounded stance and you're getting that parry in, okay? And let's do 3 again. 3, boom, and back. Good. 4, good. Keep those hands up. 5, boom, good. 6, good. 7, parry, boom, strike. Hands up. 8, and back. 9, good. And 10, parry, boom, and step back. Switch feet. All right, same thing here. Parry, hands up, boom, deliver that, right? Because remember, hand is going up, hands going by, his head's gonna be right there. Perfect target, boom, knockout, okay? Step back to that 2 and 3, ready. Remember, stepping up to the 6, and 1, good, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. 6, and back. 7, and back. 8, and back. 9, and back. 10, and back. Good. Switch feet. Shake it loose. Shake it loose. Let's do that one more time. How's that feel? That's a nice punch, that overhead punch. When properly executed from the core with a good structure, such a powerful strike. You don't even have to use that much energy to do it. All right, left foot forward. Hands up, let's do that again. Put some oomph into it. Step up to the 5, parry, overhead punch. Ready? And 1, and back. Good, 2, and back. 3, good, remember to parry. 4, good, and back. 5, and back, good. 6, and back. 7, good. 8, good. 9, good. 10, good, and switch feet. Remember, imagine that punch coming, right? Imagine that punch coming, swinging that overhead punch right in the face, okay? And 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. Good. 6, and back. 7, and back. 8, and back. 9, and back. 10, and back. Good job. Shake it loose. Shake it loose. All right. All right, so we just did stepping up and parrying a punch. So we're gonna do the step back application as if we're parrying a kick. So if somebody's, boom, extending a kick at you, again, instead of trying to block it or hit it out of the way, why not just let his kick go by you, right? You can knock that kick. So you imagine a kick coming here, right? That kick is coming at you. So instead of letting it hit you here, you're just, boom, stepping out of the way. Easy. Kick's right here, right? Boom, okay? Boom. So you're starting with your hands up, you're stepping back to that 8, pulling the front foot out of the way to the center and blocking down, right? It's called a hammer fist, block down, okay? It's also basically a strike. You hit somebody in that leg, it's gonna hurt them, right? It's gonna knock them off the balance, and it's probably gonna hurt if you're hitting with your fists, okay? So, hands up. I want you to watch the motions first. Okay, hands up, you're gonna step back to the 8, pull that left foot in, and that left hand in this case is going to hammer down, parry blocking, hammer fisting that kick out of the way, and the right hand stays up to block, right? We always have one hand up blocking, and then you're gonna step up, reset. So you're gonna step back, block, step up, reset, step back, block, step up, reset. Okay, we're starting with our feet, left foot on 1, right foot on 4. You're gonna step back to the 8. Okay, so when I count, you're gonna step back to the 8. Left hand is gonna block down, right hand is gonna stay up and parry, and reset on the 1 and 4. Ready? And 1, block, and back. Good. 2, block. Good, and back. 3, boom, and back. Good. Reset. 4, boom. Check that stance, right? Letting that kick go by and knocking it out of the way. And reset. 5, boom, and reset. 6, boom, right hand up. Step back. And 7, boom, block, and step up. And 8, boom, stepping back, blocking, and come back up. Good, reset your stance. 9, step back, boom, and last one, 10, boom, and step back. Good job. Switch feet. Shake it loose real quick. Shake it loose. All right, so now stepping back with our left foot. Hands are up, boom, right? So our hands are already here blocking. I see that foot coming, bam, just stepping it, knocking it out of the way, right? Sinking into my stance. Keeping that left hand blocking, right hand is knocking that foot out of the way, and then come up and reset. Ready, and 1, good, and reset, good. 2, good, and reset. 3, step back, boom, and reset. Good, nice and easy, okay? 4, boom, and reset. Eyes forward. 5, boom, reset, good. 6, boom, and reset. 7, boom, and reset, good. 8, boom, reset, good job. 9, boom, and reset. And 10, boom, reset. Good. Shake it loose real quick. Shake it loose, shake it loose. All right. Now we'll put a little bit of more gusto into it, right? So when we step back, we're boom, right? Knocking that leg out of the way and reset. So we're going boom, okay? So put a little bit more in the hips, boom, right? We're sinking, bam, knocking that leg out of the way. All right, ready, and 1, good, and step back. 2, good, and step back. 3, good, using your waist, sink your body. 4, good. 5, good, step back, reset. 6, good, step back and reset. 7, good, step back, reset. 8, good, step back, reset. 9, good, use your body. And 10, good. So as soon as you strike, your core should tighten up and your fist, hammer fist, just bam, knocking that leg out of the way. Switch feet. All right, other side. Step back to the 7, pulling that foot width, blocking down, blocking that kick. Stepping back, ready, hands up. A little more oomph this time. And 1, good, and step back. 2, good, sink into that. 3, good, left hand is up and back. 4, good, knocking that leg out of the way. Step back, reset. 5, good, reset. 6, good, reset. 7, good, reset. 8, good, reset. 9, good, intention forward, right? We're still in our fighting stance. Step back. 10, good, and reset. Good job, shake it loose. Very good. So you see in these applications of movement, and we don't have to do much. We don't have to go that far, right? We're just moving within this circle here, right? This is all we have to do. Boom, 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 boom. Switching the feet, right? Stepping back, switching the feet. And we can do everything from here. As long as we have a strong core and we're grounded, we have a perfect structure, proper structure when we're fighting. I hope you enjoy this session in a different way than the other ones, in that this is really the beginning of how you're going to start to move within your own sphere of influence, right? How you're really going to learn how to control your space, control the environment around you, and really become more aware of the environment around you because you know how to move in it properly, right? Efficiently. All right, so thank you very much. We will definitely be doing more stance training as we go along, but please feel free to repeat this one a few times because I really want you to get used to the idea of moving, of how to move within the training circle, okay? So again, this is the foundation of everything right here, okay? So, thank you again very much. Feet together. Let's take a moment. Focus our breathing. Lower dantian, lower elixir field, middle elixir field, and upper elixir field. Inhaling and exhaling. Expanding and contracting those balls of energy. Lower diaphragmatic breathing. Relaxing, sinking, circulating energy. All right, so before I do our stretching and our closing meditation routine, I always like to do Shaolin salute, left hand up at a 45-degree angle, fist closed, right hand covering the left fist, and I salute you. All right, so let's do our warm down drills. Feet shoulder width apart. Relax, look down. Make sure that your stance is correct. And let's do our quick warm down breathing. Remember, we want to focus on our lower, our middle, and our upper dantian, our lower, middle, upper elixir field. Imagine a glowing ball of energy at each one in the center of your body. So, as we inhale, it's going to expand. Exhale, it's going to glow throughout your body, relaxing your body. 3 inhales, ready, on your lower dantian. And begin. Inhale and exhale. Expanding that ball of energy. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Exhale. Good, and let that energy come up to your middle dantian. 2 glowing balls of energy. And focus on the inhale, exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Imagine that energy going straight up to the upper dantian. 3 glowing balls of energy. Glowing, expanding and contracting in synchronicity. And inhale. Exhale. Sinking. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now with all 3, gather your energy. Inhale. Up and exhale, scanning the body. Breathing through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Sink. Make sure your butt's tucked in. Knees are bent. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And in relaxed, empty stance, let's do our warm down drill. Again, because we tightened up our joints and tightened up our muscles during the workout, we want to loosen them up again. Always got to loosen up after the workout so we don't carry any tension later, especially if it's cold outside. Good. And switch, rotate the other direction. Just focusing on the wrist joints. Toes pointed forward, heels are back. Standing in the center of your training circle. And elbows. Remember to relax. Knees are slightly bent and pushed out like there's a basketball or a beach ball in between them. And you're sinking, butt's tucked in. This allows the weight of your upper body to relax. Let your lower body, the leg muscles in your legs, take over. And switch. Good. Loosening up the joints, opening up the energy pathways. Good. And shoulders. Steering forward. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Lower diaphragmatic breathing. Good. And switch. Other way. Good. And open and close. And relax. Swinging your arms, just using the weight of your arms to go forward and backward. And go up and down, same thing. You want to stay buoyant, bouncy, right? Connected to the earth, centering your weight on the centers of your feet. So not so much on your toes, not too much on your heels, but right down the middle. Good, and stretch up. Stretch. And stretch out. Fingertips pointing up. Feel that stretch in your fingertips. And roll the hands, pointing down. And rotate the neck. Good. Nice medium pace. Good, and when your chin is to your chest, stop for a second, refocus yourself, and rotate the other direction. Getting rid of any muscle tension. Good, chin to your chest, relax for a moment. Turn your palms facing back. All right, and crack the hips. Twist the waist, loosening up. The feeling should be your hips are going in the opposite way that your upper torso is. Straightening out your spine. And all the way. Swing your arms. Again, keeping your head steady. Just twisting your spine, your upper torso. And as much as you can keep your knees from bending in, same thing. Very good. Good, and hands on your hips. Thumbs can be on your hip bones, on your sides. Fingertips can be touching your kidneys. And rotate the hips. Try and keep your head steady so you're not swinging around, right? That's going to give you possible muscle pulls. You want to keep your head as steady up as possible, keeping your spine on the upper part straight, just like you're being held up by a string, right? Tethered up to a stalk. Just focusing on the joint in the middle of your body. And when you come to the back, stop and reverse, go the other direction. Good job. Very good job. Keeping it loose. Very good. Now stop. Feet together in the center Golden Fist logo circle. Feet, hands on your knees. Kind of wrap them around the tops of your kneecaps. Maybe wrap your index finger and your middle finger maybe behind. And you're going to sink, and in this case, rotate counterclockwise. Toward the 1 on the first one. Sinking as you rotate. Good, and come up straight again, toes pointed forward, sink down again, and rotate clockwise toward the 2. Sinking as you rotate. Sink, so you don't twist anything. Avoid those little micro tears that can happen from overexerting or doing something wrong. Good, and come up straight. Very good job. All right, last one. Left foot angle at a 45-degree angle. Right toe pointed up. Do it toward the 2 and the 6, and just shake it loose. Hip, knee, and ankle. Shake it loose. And shake it out. Other side. Left foot pointed toward the 5 and shake it loose. Excellent. Stand loose. All right, shake that loose. All right, ooh, shake it like a doll. All right, and now we're going to do our leg stretches. Left foot at a 45-degree angle, touching the back of the circle. In this case, we're pointing toward the fist. Right toe is pointing up toward the fist. And hands up and swing down. Gently sinking. Turn to the other direction and sink. Good job. That's 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. 7. 8, 9, 10. Good, and turn to the other side, swing, and hold. For a count of about 20 seconds. And hold. And hold. Good, and come up. And turn the other direction. Swing down and hold. Remember to sink on that back leg. Foot's at a 45-degree angle. And just hold that stance. Most of the weight should be on your right foot. Remember to stretch down as far as it feels comfortable. We'll get there all the way down. And hold. And hold. And hold. Good, and slowly come up. Good job. Recenter yourself and step out to the fists or inside the outer circle and open up the hips. Open those hips up. Very good. Open up the hips. Good. Now we're going to do a leg stretch. Right foot at a 45-degree angle on the fist. Left foot is extended out. Again, as far as you feel comfortable. And open up those hips and hold. Lower diaphragmatic breathing. Remember breathing, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Good job, and hold. And hold. Good, and turn into the full stretch. Again, stretch Only as wide as you feel comfortable. And hold. Nice stretch. You should feel a lot more limber right now because we've been doing this whole workout. Turning your waist. Good, and come back up slowly. Left foot now is on the fist. Extend the right foot out and open up the hips and hold that stretch. Good for about 20 seconds. Some of it's how much time you have, but really it's important to get these stretches in at the beginning and at the end of your workout. Just hold that stretch, opening up the hips. Good, and hold. Breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. And hold. And turn into the stretch. Again, only stretch as deep and as far as you feel comfortable. Take it in, take it easy. Take it slow. We've got plenty of time. And hold. And hold. Good job. All right, bring your feet in to the fists and open up the hips. And relax, sinking as you go back and forth, kind of rowing back and forth. You can also do a figure 8 if you're feeling clever, or you could just rock back and forth, opening up the hips. Very good job. All right, slide those feet in, feet together. Very good. Now, if you'd like to join me on our closing warm down meditation and breathing exercise, please do. All right, let's do this. All right, let's start with our feet shoulder width apart. Again, depending on your height, you're just gonna look at your toes. Toes are gonna be pointed forward, and your feet are gonna be as much as possible in line with your shoulders. To get that perfect Wu Chi or empty stance. Knees are slightly bent, butt is tucked in. Relax your shoulders, palms are facing back. Imagine that there's like a little orange or a tennis ball underneath your arms, so they're not just flush at your sides or you're not too rigid. So just relax, your butt tucked in, you want to sink a little bit, okay? Now, we'll focus on our 3 elixir fields, right? Our lower, middle, and upper elixir fields. Imagine that these are glowing balls of energy in the center of your body at each point. And each time we inhale and exhale, we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our nose. At the same time, we're going to imagine this ball, using our imagination. As you inhale, you want to imagine that ball is expanding and filling up with this golden energy, drawing it up from the earth. And as you exhale, you want to imagine that that ball is glowing and spreading all this golden energy, relaxing your muscles, relaxing your body, and relaxing your mind. So, keeping that visualization in mind, we're going to begin. You want to relax. If you want to close your eyes, that's totally fine. Or if you want to keep your eyes pointed forward in what's called a soft gaze, just focusing on nothing. And let's start on our lower dantian. 3 breaths. And inhale and exhale, expanding and contracting that ball, glowing each time. Inhale, exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. Good, now keep breathing. And I want you to imagine that this golden energy is going up a tube and then igniting that middle dantian, that middle elixir field. Whereas you have 2 glowing balls as you inhale and exhale, glowing in synchronicity. And continue your breathing. And inhale, exhale. All through your nose, expanding those balls and contracting. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now I want you to imagine that glowing energy filling up a tube all the way up to your upper elixir field, your upper dantian, sometimes referred to as your third eye, right? So you want 3 balls of energy in the centers of your body, expanding and contracting as you continue to breathe. And inhale, expand. Exhale, glow. Inhale, expand. Exhale, glow. Inhale. time, expanding all the balls, inhaling, and exhale through your mouth. Good, very relaxing. Now we're going to finish off with what we call our big 4 exercises, beginning with gathering chi. So we're going to inhale and exhale, scanning the body, relaxing any tension in our body. Inhale, exhale, sinking. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now we're going to do what's referred to as a counter swing, right? So you want to imagine like you're a marionette. Your hands and elbows are being held up by strings, right? And each time what you're going to do is to straighten your spine. It's also called the spine straightener, right? You're going to turn. You're going to look behind you each time. Your hands, one is going to go in front, the other is going to go in back. You want to keep your knees and your lower body as stable as possible, so you're just twisting at the waist. You're going to extend your hands out and twist. Looking behind you, extend your hands out and twist. And you want to do this very relaxed, like you're a marionette, right? So it's going to take some time to learn, but I promise you'll get it. Just follow, look at the side view and the front view, and you will get this, I promise. And begin. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose, circular, right? Just a continuous path of breathing, inhaling and exhaling. This is going to allow you also to learn how to connect your movement with your breathing in a non-linear way, meaning it's not breathing with each step or with each punch. You're going to learn how to do a continuous flow of breathing. Whenever you're doing anything, inhaling and exhaling, no matter how fast or slow you're moving, you're going to always have this continuous, steady rhythm of breathing. And this is one of the best exercises to learn how to do. Good, inhaling, exhaling. Good, and come to the center. We're going to do rise and drop. So you're going to have your palms facing back. What you're going to do is you're going to inhale, you're going to come up on your toes. You're going to exhale and just sink down and let any pain in your body or tension just wash away. Okay, ready? And inhale, up on your toes. Exhale, breathing through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Good job. Last one is a trembler. So you're going to stand in your Wuchi posture again, and you're going to inhale, same position, back is straight, relaxed, butt's tucked in. You're going to inhale and do nothing. You're going to exhale, and I'll show you. So you're going to inhale, lower diaphragmatic breathing, and as you exhale, you're going to twinkle, move your fingers and your wrists and your elbows and your shoulders and your chest, keeping your head straight, and your waist and your knees and all the way down and wiggling your toes. So you're going to keep your head straight. The only thing that's not going to wiggle is your head. You want to keep that straight so that your spine is straight. Just again, like a dog. I have several dogs, so I've learned a lot from observing my dogs. And this is one of the things, shaking it off, shaking it loose. And ready, and follow along. Watch me. Begin. And inhale. Exhale. Good. Long exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Good job. Very nice. So that's our big 4 exercises. I want you to hold that posture. The last thing we're going to do is what's called in Tai Chi is called a Tai Chi post, right? So you imagine same position with your lower dantian, focusing on that breathing, lower diaphragmatic breathing, sunk, and stand in your Wuchi, your empty stance, butt tucked in. This time you're going to raise your arms and look at the side view. My arms are rounded. It's almost like I'm hugging around a tree, right? Or a big post. And you're going to sink, butt tucked in, push your knees out, and sink. You're going to hold this stance like you have this big ball of energy you're holding on to. Or again, a big tree trunk. And I'm going to count down from 10. I'm going to use this as an ending relaxation exercise. And begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale, bring that energy into your chest, and exhale, relax. Very good job. Feet together. All right, excellent job today. Thank you so much for joining me on the Golden Fist training method. I'm so excited to keep this going. I'm very, very excited and happy to hear from you. Leave any comments you want on the YouTube channel. You can always email me at contact@goldenfistgear.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Let's stay in touch on social media, the Facebook page, Instagram. Look for some cool little video clips. Stay in touch, and I'm excited to continue to work with you. All right, let's do our Shaolin salutes. And left fist up at a 45-degree angle. Right fist covering, or like this, and I salute you. Thank you so much. Let's do this Golden Fist training method. Keep it going.